This is Steve Woodruff, coming to you from Franklin, Tennessee with another episode of Clarity Over Coffee. Today I want to share with you one of my favorite stories. And this story is a tragicomic story. On the one hand, every time I see it and tell it, it makes me laugh. On the other hand, what a disaster. So back in 2012, some wealthy Russian guy bought a beautiful French chateau outside of Bordeaux, France. And it needed some work, and so he contracted with a Polish construction group to begin the process of renovating the outside of the chateau, as well as knocking down some extraneous outbuildings. Later to supervise or to survey what was done, and finds that the entire chateau has been razed to the ground, although the outbuildings were still intact. Now, what they had here was a failure to communicate. Something was not clear in the specs, in the scope, and in the expectations. Now, often I talk about how important clarity is from a branding, marketing, and sales perspective. But what we've got to understand is from a project management point of view, from a team alignment point of view, from getting everybody on the same page in any respect, we've got to make sure that we're very clear on what the purpose is, what the outlines are, and where we're going. Or sometimes you end up with disasters like this. I'm sure you've seen, to hopefully a lesser extent, communication problems that lead to these sorts of misunderstandings and very costly disasters as well. And it should remind us that when we assume that we've been clear, we should always make sure that we hear back an accurate understanding of where we're going. Always remember the flattened chateau when dealing with communications and collaboration. This is Steve Woodruff, King of Clarity. Thanks for listening.